Hi everyone, this video is to show you how to add questions from an item bank into an assessment, and then also how to add randomized items from an item bank, which is going to allow a lot more variation in the types of tests that students are going to see, which is helpful to eliminate cheating problems. And so let's make an assessment. That's the first step. Obviously, this is assuming that you have pre-made item banks already set up, ready to go. So let's just label it, set the due date. Sure, make it 100 points, very stressful. Throw them into summatives, even more stressful, and then we'll click create. You can do all of the necessary setup. We covered that in part 1, so we're going to dive straight into the questions tab, and you'll notice that there is an add from item bank option. It lets you choose from your personal item banks or your group item banks. I am going to take from our Schoology group item bank. And so I'm going to have a mix of questions that all students are going to answer, and then I'm also going to get some randomized items. And so in the item bank, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to let you select the items that you want. And so I'm going to choose these first 3, and then you're going to click the Add 3 Items button. They are imported directly into the assessment. It tells you what type of question it is. It tells you how many points it's worth, all set, ready to go. Those are the questions all students are going to answer. Now I'm going to go back to the item bank, and I'm going to pull from a separate item bank that is for randomized questions. I labeled it that way. And so in this item bank, there are 4 different questions, and I want to have 2 out of the 4 questions be pulled from the item bank and into my assessment. So I'm going to click this Add Randomized Items button, and I'm going to say I want 2 of the items, 1 point per item, 2 points total, and I'm going to add that into my assessment. You'll notice that it looks different, and so this is telling you that questions 4 and 5 are going to randomly be pulled from that item bank. Of the 4 questions, any 2 are going to be pulled. So when you look at a preview of it, right, we're going to skip to question 4, 12 hours in a day, and then this matching question. So you'll notice that if we click preview again and we check questions 4 and 5, that it's pulling different questions, and so that tells you that it is operating properly. And that is how you add items from an item bank.